What's going on, YouTube? This is Ricky J, and we're taking you back, baby, to 1991 for the WWF Royal Rumble. We are going to be repeating this Rumble, but we are going to be putting the order in reverse. I cannot wait to see what happens. And this was the Royal Rumble, where Macho Man did not enter because he interfered with Ultimate Warrior and Sergeant Slaughter. Let me tell you something, I hit him with the scepter, and down he went. It was amazing. But at number 18, I believe it was, Savage never entered the match. Now, in this Rumble, it's going to be flipped. So he's coming in, I believe, at 12. So he will be entering this Royal Rumble. But coming in at 1, who came in at 30, is Tugboat. Look at Tugboat trugging around or tugging his way in. That's a funny analogy. But as he enters the ring, I want to tell you guys, man, this Royal Rumble wasn't the greatest Rumble, but it was so hot in the arena that I've never seen some of these superstars sweat as much as they did in this one. Like, I think about Rick Martel, the model Martel. He was dripping in sweat. Greg the Hammer Valentine as well. Obviously Hogan. But if you ever have a moment, go and check it out. It was hot in Miami that night, and the air conditioning was not put into full blast. These guys were sweating up a storm. It was actually pretty crazy, even Earthquake. But if you forget, Hulk Hogan won this Rumble. It was hilarious. He had to Hulk up twice in order to beat Brian Knobbs and Earthquake at the end. And he ended up slamming Earthquake. It was awesome to see, man. It was so fun. I love going back and watching these Rumbles, just because it brings back memories of my childhood. But look who's coming in now. Warlord. And this guy, it looks like Kano from Mortal Kombat. He was on the sauce, man. This guy was absolutely juiced up. And, man, he got eliminated by Hogan. But he was just an intimidating figure here as he's rolling in. But let's get things rocking and rolling here. Let me fast forward things. And as we always do, I promise to have that fixed in the next one. But here we go. Ramp facing so you can see who's coming in. Let's see who's gonna win this reverse Royal Rumble. Unbelievable. Now, I'm a nostalgic kind of guy, and I just wish I can go back and relive from 1988 till 1993. Those were the glory years, man. Had my greatest time as a kid. Here comes Brian Knobbs. And I'm just trying to think, like, everything was fantastic at that period. Baseball was so much fun to watch. Hockey had Gretzky, Lemieux. Baseball had, like, you know, guys like Bo Jackson and Deion Sanders playing in the NFL and MLB. The NBA had Bird, Jordan. Oh my gosh, Dominique Wilkins, you name it, man. The Bad Boy Pistons. It was a great time to be a sports fan and a kid at that time. Obviously, wrestling was at its peak in the late 80s, early 90s. It was a great time to be alive. If you were alive during those times, man, let me know what your favorite moments of that time frame was. Obviously, with Sega Genesis came out in 1989. Oh my gosh, man. Altered Beast. All the NHL games and the wrestling games. Super Nintendo was a great system as well. What a great time to be alive back then. But anyway, let's get back into this Rumble. Warlord getting shipwrecked. Here comes Jim the Anvil. So Jim the Anvil coming in at 5. Remember, he came in at 26. It was very unfortunate with this Rumble that Bret Hart and Jim the Anvil didn't come in at a time where they were both in the ring at the same time. I think the same thing happened in a previous Rumble the year before, where they were in the same Rumble, they just weren't in at the same time. I always like to see guys working together or seeing them working against each other. Just seeing that cohesiveness and that clash when friends become foes kind of thing happening in the Rumble is fun to see. Here comes Haku. And Haku going for tugboat. Oh, Knobs is done. What a job by Jim the Anvil. And Jim, his forte is his power, but there's some big boys in the ring. Haku's a pretty big guy. Tugboat, obviously. And when Bushwhacker, I think it was Bushwhacker Luke, he came into the Rumble and got eliminated right away. And he didn't care. He kept on doing his signature Bushwhacker walk all the way to the curtain. Here we go. Here comes Hogan. So in the actual Rumble, Hogan came in at 24. A very nice, favorable entry to win a Rumble. But now, if he's going to go the distance, if he's going to repeat, so to speak, he's got to be in there for quite some time. But yeah, I think the air conditioning stopped working on that night in Miami because these guys were just, oh, look at that sandwich, just sweating up a storm. I couldn't believe Rick Martel. I was worried about Rick Martel because he was absolutely dripping, brother. Here we go. Here comes Perfect. In this Rumble, Mr. Perfect looked like he was in the best shape of his life, man. Coming in. And Mr. Perfect, I'm telling you, Perfect and Shawn Michaels are the two guys that sell the moves the best of all time. Maybe you could even add Ravishing Rick Rude as well. But Mr. Perfect is one of the best at selling when he's on the receiving end of a move, as Bushwhacker Luke is done. And now, Jim the Anvil. Here comes Earthquake. So Earthquake had a great run in this Rumble. It almost looked like he had it, man. It almost looked like he was going to take Hogan out. But the way the WWF had things that night, a lot of the heels ended up winning. So, like, I'm just looking. So Slaughter beat Warrior, and Warrior lost his belt. Okay? The Mountie defeated Coco Beware, who's a fan favorite. The $1 Million Man and Virgil took out Dusty Rhodes and Dustin Rhodes. So there were a lot of heels. Here comes Hacksaw that were winning that night, that it was only fitting to have the fans going home happy with a victory when it came to Hulk Hogan winning the Royal Rumble. So, yeah, there were a lot of... the bad guys won the majority of the matches. And my favorite tag team of all time ended up winning the opening bout. The Rockers beat Tanaka and Kato, the Orient Express, in a tag team matchup. They won via pinfall. Here comes Demolition Crush. So in this Rumble, Smash and Crush, obviously they're part of the Demolition, but Axe, there goes, Hacksaw is eliminated. But Axe was not present. I wonder if he was injured or if they just didn't need him that night. But Tony Atlas came in. Tony Atlas came in, and nobody knew who he was. The fans didn't really know how to react because he came in as Saba Simba. But Tony Atlas will be coming in at some point here. Look at this. Could Perfect do the unthinkable and eliminate Hogan? Here comes Road Warrior Animal. Oh, Perfect and Earthquake. They're going to send the fans home crying as Hogan in a heap of trouble. Oh, Hogan survives. He's like, didn't you guys read the script, brother? I'm not going to be eliminated this early. But yeah, I was laughing because usually Hogan will Hulk up once in a match. And in this Rumble, he had to Hulk up twice. And it was pretty hilarious seeing him in a full sweat with his hair flying around. Here comes Macho Man. So remember, Macho Man, he did not enter. The announcers didn't know what was going on, but apparently he fled the arena in fear of... Oh, there goes Animal. Oh, there goes... What a move by Haku. What a move. But Savage was in fear of his life.
After hitting Warrior with the scepter, let me tell you something right now. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah. If it's gonna benefit you and yours, you gotta do it. You may not like it, but you gotta do it. Yeah, brother.
But yeah, he didn't want to enter because, the Warrior was lingering around. That was pretty crazy that the Ultimate Warrior beat Hogan in Toronto. And then he ended up losing to Slaughter. But that was a segue of the retirement match, right? Remember Warrior and Savage had a retirement match at WrestleMania. I remember being a kid hearing about that, and I'm like, that is absolutely horrible. I don't want any of these guys to retire. But really upped the stakes. Oh, tugboat! Shipwreck, brother! And now look at Hogan. Going after another member of the Natural Disasters. Is he going to slam him? Oh, nice job there by Earthquake. Here comes Shane Douglas. And look at Haku. Oh. And Haku has some great sweet chin music action. Is he going to throw? Oh, nice job there by Hogan. With the elbow. And Haku, I feel like Haku is one of the most underrated wrestlers of all time, man. That guy was a great wrestler. Look at Shane Douglas. Who is this guy? Shane Douglas. Is that Lex Luger? It kind of looks like a Lex Luger imposter. Here comes Road Warrior Hawk. So we're already halfway through this Rumble. Road Warrior Hawk. Has ever a member of a tag team won a Rumble? That's a question that I want to ask you guys. I don't think it's ever happened. Like one half of a tag team winning a Rumble. They should do that. They should make it more unpredictable, more realistic, where somebody that you would never think would win a Rumble would win it. Because after a while, it ended up getting so predictable. Like Cody Rhodes, you're like, oh, I know Cody Rhodes is going to win the Rumble. Last year it was unpredictable. But here comes Demolition Smash. So you got Crush in there. And now you have Smash. Let's see if the Demolition... Oh, they are working against Hogan. Smart move by the Demolition. That's Smash now. Oh, nice job by the Hulkster. As we got a lot of bodies on the floor. Savage. I like how Savage is wearing the Mega Powers tights. I don't know why when I click on Savage to be in the Rumble, like it defaults to the Mega Powers tights. Not a bad thing. But, oh, what is this? Douglas is getting fired. Douglas is getting fired. As he's eliminated. The Hulkster. And here's the British Bulldog. And Crush is eliminated. You know the British Bulldog, he was a tremendous athlete. And he was big, but he wasn't very tall. And I noticed that when I was watching this Rumble earlier today. Oh, look at that unlikely team up there. Smash and Macho Man. But yeah, I noticed that British Bulldog was kind of short, man. And that just goes to show you just how strong he was, because he was power slamming people left, right, and center. And he was just a great athlete. Loved him on the British Bulldogs with Dynamite Kid and the dog Matilda. Remember that? Oh, nice job by Haku. I'm telling you, Haku is the dark horse of this Rumble as Hawk is done. Savage doing what I gotta do. Oh, hopping over. See who's next. Superfly Jimmy Snuka at 18. So let's see how Snuka could do here. Shane Douglas is having a Cinderella Rumble here. But I think this is going to be the last time you see Shane Douglas, because, the WWE brass, they did not want Hogan to be eliminated that early. Oh, Shane Douglas. Speaking of, surprise eliminations, has there ever been a mistake during a Rumble? Wasn't there a botched moment with John Cena and Batista? Or what about Luger and Bret Hart? Oh, there goes Smash. But yeah, let me know for all you guys. There goes the Bulldog. For all you guys that are really good at understanding the deep history when it comes to Rumbles, what were the biggest botched moments in Royal Rumble history? Would love to know. But The Undertaker coming in. This Undertaker I love. Very mysterious. Oh no, is he gonna eliminate Macho Man? Here comes Tito Santana at 20. So look at Snuka. Oh, Snuka. Oh my gosh, man, that was a 9.8. The judges gave that a 9.8. Oh, look at The Undertaker staring at him, saying,
You will not stop me.
and now he's going for the, right to the Hulkamaniacs there by The Undertaker on Haku. So let's see who's coming in now. Who is next? Hercules, one of the members of Power and Glory. And Hercules, this guy used to scare me growing up, man. I'm like, holy cow. He always had that like mean look on his face, and he was shredded, man. And that model right there is a great representation of how big Hercules was. There goes Savage. And again, Haku putting together a fantastic first-class Rumble performance as Santana's done. No, Santana's still in there. Jake the Snake Roberts. Jake the Snake. And it was kind of sad when Jake came in. He didn't come in with the Snake, Damien. Everybody loved Jake the Snake just because I love seeing him walking in with the bag. And you're like, oh, I hope we get to see the Snake at the end of the match. If he lost, most cases you wouldn't see the Snake. Look at Snuka. Wow. What athletic ability, able to kind of tightrope on that rope right there. And now Snuka, look at this. Undertaker's like, get that out of here. Oh, he's still in there. Here comes Bushwhacker Butch at 23. And there's a glitch in this game that these guys are getting, you know, those the chainmail headgear on, and they're raiding Scott Steiner's wardrobe. But this is a glitch in the game. We've seen this with The Rock, and now we're seeing it here with Bushwhacker Butch. He's got the chainmail headgear going on. What is this? Unbelievable. Oh, nice sidestep. Here comes Saba Simba, Tony Atlas. So there is no Saba Simba in the creation zone. So Saba Simba was Tony Atlas. So we have him in here. And hopefully he could pull off the unthinkable. And Tony Atlas, look at this, one of the strongest men to ever be put in to a wrestling ring, showcasing it here. Oh, dropping Jake the Snake. And now Snuka being thrown in the corner. And I'm telling you, if I'm in this Rumble, I want to avoid Haku at all costs. This guy has brought his A-plus game to this Rumble. Look at this. Oh, nice little makeshift splash there by Butch. And Butch now, and not sure where to go. He's got to be careful. You got to understand that there's guys behind you. If I was ever in a Rumble, I would just make sure that my back is towards the audience and my eyes are facing my opponents at all times. You know what I mean? That means I got to stay in the corner. I would, just to make sure nobody gets you from behind here. Oh, look at Jake the Snake. This is not part of Jake the Snake's. Oh, A1 offense. But he gets the Undertaker. And now Snuka could be in some trouble. Santana working on Butch. Oh, Snuka getting thrown out. Great job there by Jake the Snake. And now Jake the Snake unsure where to go. He's going after Hercules. As here we go. Tony Atlas working on Haku. Haku. Oh, Haku's got to be careful here. To the corner he goes. Santana is in some trouble. Haku's in some trouble as well. Haku must be running on empty at this point. He's been in there for quite some time. How long has he been in there, man? Well, he came in. Wow. He came in at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He came in at number 6. And this man is still inside this Rumble. And how about Jake the Snake? Is he going to... Oh, no way. He stood no chance. Nice kick there by The Undertaker. Look at Santana. What was Santana thinking? Oh, I told you he's got the best sweet chin music. Haku with another A-class moment here inside this Rumble. And look at Haku. He used a lot of energy there. He's got to gain it back. Here comes Rick Martel. So Martel came in at 6. And now he's coming in at 25. So Martel has a chance. And when he did come in, he had the ponytail and everything. When Martel was done in this Rumble, he didn't have a ponytail. And it looked like he just took a long shower. He was just dripping in sweat. There it goes, Saba Simba. Tony Atlas is done. How good has Bushwhacker Butch been staying in there? Look at that kick by Haku. And Haku's got to be careful. Oh, signature left-handed clothesline by Jake the Snake. Haku's got to be careful here, in my opinion. Got to understand then that you've logged in a lot of minutes. You have to find a way to rest and pick your spots here as Bushwhacker Butch. Oh, gets saved by Haku. Here comes Texas Tornado. And I'm telling you, the Texas Tornado in this Royal Rumble, he was jacked, man. I've never seen him so big. No, Haku is done. Jake the Snake ending the Cinderella story of Haku. Oh, I would have loved to see him go all the way. Again, he came in at number 6. And we are in the late stages of this Royal Rumble. But what a job by Haku, one of the members of the Islanders from back in the day. Look at this. The old Strikeforce team working against each other. Here comes Paul Roma. So now we have Power and Glory in the ring here. Hercules and Paul Roma. Let's see them working together. Yes, they are. Oh, he's telling them. Oh, nice job there by Roma. Paul Roma. Every time I look at Paul Roma, I think of Emilio Estevez. But this is a great moment for Power and Glory to just come together here and find a way. Oh, Texas Tornado was looking for that tornado punch. Doesn't get it. And now he's getting reversed. Paul Roma is. Big right hand. And now the Tornado. He's going. It's a handicap match. The Texas Tornado is going after Power and Glory. Here comes Greg the Hammer Valentine. Oh no. Roma's got to help his partner. No. No. Hercules is done. I guess Paul Roma is like, I'm not going to be wrestling in the shadows of my partner any longer. And Greg the Hammer just came in. And he is done. And Bushwhacker Butch is done. Texas Tornado is done. Everybody's clearing house here. Cleaning house, excuse me. Here we go. Oh, Martel saved by the baby oil. All that baby oil on Martel's body has kept him inside this Rumble. Wow. Nice job there by Santana. Wow. Santana. The acrobat. Oh, nice elbow there by the model. And now the model, a little jealous, saying, I'm the better wrestler than you, Tito. That's a bad impression of Rick Martel. Rick Martel is from Quebec, man. I didn't know that. I did not know that. Here comes Dino Bravo at 29. So remember, Bravo came in at 2. And he didn't really last very long. He got eliminated by Greg the Hammer Valentine, I believe. But now Dino Bravo coming in at 29. Is he going to be able to find a way to win this 1991 Royal Rumble as the final entry coming in? And it's the excellence of execution. Bret Hitman Hart. Here we go. Bret Hart. He lasted a long time too, Bret Hart did. He got eliminated by The Undertaker. Oh, and he takes out the legs of Dino Bravo. And, oh, look at Roma. Roma went with a, what? He went with like a 360 spinning back fist there. Missing. Now Bret Hart the cool thing about Bret Hart in real life and in this game is that he's very wrestling oriented, technical, doesn't want to throw punches. Oh no, Santana did not get the better of his former partner. So if Bret Hart could use his wrestling, he could slow down this frantic pace, but Paul Roma's got him stunned, and Bret Hart is done. Bret screwed Bret there. And now we're down to what a great Final Four here. Paul Roma, Jake the Snake, Dino Bravo, and Rick the Model Martel. Oh, the lower back being hurt there by Roma. Oh no, not the Snake. Oh, nice job there by Jake the Snake. And I really liked Jake the Snake growing up. He was one of the guys that didn't really work out. Oh! He didn't work out. And he didn't scream when he spoke. He had a very unique way. He was like a cerebral assassin. He was amazing, man. I like Jake the Snake. But let's see what he could do here. You got two heels. And can you consider Jake the Snake a babyface? He used to flip-flop back and forth, but at this stage, he was a babyface. And let's see if he could bring it home and get these fans on their feet and send them happy. But Dino Bravo, double Russian leg sweep by Bravo and Martel. The Canadian connection here. And now, look at Martel showing his strength and his technical wrestling. But if I'm Jake the Snake, this has to turn dirty here. If he's got to win this, man, he's got to turn this into a street fight. He can't be wrestling. He's out-muscled by Bravo, out-techniqued by Martel. And oh no, could this be it? No! Oh, he's still in there! Jake the Snake! Staying in. Oh, a nice knee to the back by Martel, helping his buddy stay in this Rumble. And Jake the Snake, this is not fair, man. It's a handicap match. Could he be done? Oh, you know Dino's going to help him. Look at Dino Bravo. Oh, he doesn't need the help because he's ambushing Martel. Jake the Snake is done. And now we got a final here. Dino Bravo and Rick Martel. Dino Bravo, the fresher of the two. Remember, he came in at 29. Rick Martel, he came in a little bit earlier. And let's see. Oh, he's twisting the old wrist. Oh, and a nice knee to the lower back. So let's see. What? There is no way that the real Dino Bravo could do that. Now could Dino have his best moment of his career here? Martel is done. Dino Bravo has done it. And that was a Bravo performance by Dino. What a job that he did here. And now he's letting it all soak in that he is the Royal Rumble winner of 1991 in reverse order. Imagine this happening. Unbelievable. But I want to thank you guys so much for being here. Keep it locked here as we go back in time. Enjoy these beautiful nostalgic moments of our childhood and or my childhood or even your childhood. But just great moments in wrestling history. And can't wait to give you guys more cool videos moving forward. All right? Have a great day, and I'll see you guys in a few days. Take care.